computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I'm gonna be Wilson again. It's like, Heidi ho, neighborino. Make this one with a pair of underwear I have. And then there's a Hello Kitty poking her head out of one of them. It's super silly and super adorable at the same time. Oh, the cat has taken over my spot. Oh, hey, Gabby. Yeah. Hi, honey. Oh, whoa. Everything got a little jostled, huh? Goodness gracious, I tell you what. There, I think that's a little bit better, yeah? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hey! Happy Monday! How you doing? I'm doing pretty good over here. It's been a little chaotic. When is life not chaotic? I'm sorry, but if you have any kids, you know exactly how life can just, like, be fine one minute and then everybody's melting down the next. It's just absolutely not nutters. Yeah. Hi. Happy Monday. I hope y'all are doing good. I'm doing pretty good today. There's so much coming down the pipeline. And I don't think I can talk about anything right now, and that's part of why we didn't do Friday last week. It's been a lot of meetings, and a lot of things kind of just getting ready. We have H&H coming up in May, and I'm trying to get the Bellagio to comp a room or two for me to come out and do a photo shoot out in their conservatory right now. They have this beautiful, that's still a little cockeyed, that's still not exactly where I want it, right? That's gonna bug me. I think I fixed it. Yeah, it looks good. Anyway, so they're having this big, teas and tulips, or tulips and tea, and it's beautiful. And you guys know I've been working on Tipsy Tea for well over a year now, and we're getting right up on the launch of it, and I want to go out to the conservatory and take a photo shoot in this place, because I think it'd be so awesome. I think it'd be beautiful. And Shemi is kind of like putting his foot down, like, nope, not doing it. We're not doing another pedal dance. We're gonna Isn't that right, Oshemi? He's kind of been a little grumpy at me for trying, but you know, I understand he cares about my well-being and not getting absolutely stressed out of his mind while I get absolutely stressed out of my mind and trying to get everything to work, right? But at the same time, you gotta try, right? I can't just like shut a door without at least knocking, right? I haven't even tried to open it. And so, yeah, I'm pretty excited by it, and I'm looking forward to H&H coming up, and we booked our room. I don't think Oshemi's going to be able to come. I'm still putting out the good energy for it, because I would really love for him to go. How many quilts do you have to do before H&H? Listen. A lot. I technically shouldn't even be streaming right now because I've got 2 quilts that need to be sent out. I'm giving myself till Wednesday to get those done and out and shipped, because I've got a shop in Ohio who is having a big show in April. I can't remember when in April. But I'm sending sample quilts and I'm sending patterns, and they've paid for it. They've even I designed shop shirts for them, and yeah, so I have that commitment that I'm doing for them. And then my distributor reached out last week. This kind of threw me for a loop. They called, and you know how it is when people call and you know it's spam because they're using your local number, and it's just like you're so frustrated and over the 15th like automated call wanting your auto insurance or whatever, right? And so most of the time I don't even answer these calls, but I got a call from the local number, and we've had a lot of doctor's appointments going on for my daughter, and I've been having to keep an eye on all of that. And I'm like, well, maybe this is the new doctor. So I answered anyway. And it ended up being my distributor. And it wasn't my normal contact. It was somebody else letting me know that my original contact has been let go. Like, okay, great. And then she's like, yeah, we're having an exclusive fabric from the UK come in, and we're going to be presenting it at the next trade show in Chicago. And I'm thinking, oh, that's H&H. I'm going to be there. And she's like, and we'd like your quilt to be in, like, for you to do a quilt in it. And I'm like, first of all, they're not telling me what the fabric line is. I don't know who the creator is. I don't know anything. And I'm like, all right, well, which one? Well, they want the pumpkin one. Okay. That's not too bad. Well, send me some fabric swatches and let me take a look and we'll see what we can do. She didn't get back to me till this morning. She still hadn't sent me any fabric swatches. And I went from 1 quilt to 3 quilts. They wanted 3 different quilt patterns in 2 different lines of fabrics. I don't know if that means they want 3 total or 6 total. I assume they want 3. And, yeah. And they want me to send it to them before H&H, to have it to their office before April, which they're in Chicago, in that area, so it isn't like it's that big of a difference. But I'm like, hey, Sheikah. But it was like, well, can I just drop it off the day before the show starts, because I'm coming to H&H anyway? So they're happy about that, but I still need the swatches, and I need them to let me know when the fabric ships. Because, like, I get it, my quilts aren't very big, right? The 7x21s. They're not asking for a pedal dance, so I'm not worried about that. But, holy crap on a cracker, like, so yeah. How you doing, Sheikah? You holding up? Shikamaru, Mr. Sheikah, has gotten himself a job, so, like, yay! Congratulations to our Shikamaru. Yeah, you good? I'm glad you're good, bud. You gotta be tired. You were up early. Went to check on something and then I clicked something and then it won't let me out the thingy. Like, go away. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, bedtime is in about 2 hours. Yeah. Good on you, dude. Oh, shit, I forgot to swap the laundry. That's always something. Yeah, I had to get my coffee. That's why we're a little late tonight. And I had to feed the cat. Always gotta feed the cat. Holy crap, I just noticed we had like 5 people follow while I was offline. Thank you to everybody who followed offline. Y'all are fucking awesome. Appreciate you. Always amazes me. But yeah, so things are a little crazy right now. And then I have another quilt that NDA, can't talk about it. It's redacted. It's for a new fabric line that'll be coming out and launched. And they accepted the pattern, so that's a yay. That's a party. And I'm really super excited about this quilt, guys. It's been something I've been working on for about 3-4 years in the back of my brain. And yeah, it's been accepted. So I'm looking at doing a class on it at the beginning of next year. And so I've been talking with a platform that focuses on class kind of stuff for quilting and things. And they want to do it. And I'm like, well, it's also going to be in this lookbook. And like, oh yeah, we should get a meeting with all of us. Like, we'll get the head of our marketing department, and you reach out to them, and we'll get their head of marketing, and we'll have this. So now, like, I spent most of my day juggling these big execs from these different companies. Like, one is like the biggest publisher in the industry, and the other one is one of the best fabric companies for boutiques in the industry. And I'm going to be having a meeting with all of them. I mean, you are the head of your marketing department. Okay, listen. You're technically right. You're technically right. And I am CEO, okay? So technically I outrank everybody, right? Because I'm the CEO, right? Finger guns. I'm not paying myself like a $1.3 million a year salary or anything like that, though. Like, we'll talk when I'm making the big bucks and can actually hire people and have a marketing department, right? Wouldn't that be crazy? Stranger things have been known to happen in this world. I'm really happy. Talking about stranger fucking things. Okay, let's talk about a giveaway that we're planning on doing. I should probably put that in the title. 2K giveaway. Let's do that. Let's update that. See if that updates. There we go. That should get people's attention. So what I mean by the 2K giveaway, guys, is over on the Grams, I hit 2K. I hit 2,000 followers, which, okay, for some people, for some influencers and artists and stuff, maybe that's not a big deal. But considering, like, right around this time last year, I was sitting at 300, right? Like 350, 360. And we have pushed and been consistent, and we've grown, and we hit 2,000. Like, overnight, we hit 2,000. And so I told Instagram that if we hit 2K, that I was going to do a giveaway. So we're going to be doing that over on the Instagram. So make sure, I believe it's socials, or is it social? Might just be social. There we go. Make sure you head over to my Instagram and go ahead and follow over there and all that stuff. And yeah. And then I'm probably going to be posting about the giveaway tomorrow and having it run for a week. And actually, that's a good... We'll go ahead and we'll head over to the cutting table. And let me move this over and get my light turned on. Okay, that way I can see y'all. I love having a horizontal monitor over here, but boy, oh boy, does it make things complicated when I'm trying to fit everything. It's not a very smooth transition for me. Oh, and that also means I have to grab the other mic. Hold on a sec. See if that works. 'Cause I'm a loser, baby, a goddamn freaking loser. Alright, where's our mic audio? That looks pretty good. How does it sound on your end, Oshemi? Is that pretty good? Looks pretty good on my end. I didn't even turn on my lights over here. That's how, keep talking. I'll just keep talking and being awesome. It looks pretty good on my end, to be honest with you. I need to go grab some coffee. I love these wireless mics, man, I'm telling you. Took the leather coat off, that way we're not bumping the signal. So, we still sounding pretty good? One of these days, I'm just gonna be confident with our audio levels and just be done with it, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a giveaway over on the Instagram. Oh, I recentered everything and it looks pretty good. I also brightened it to try and help. I need to get a couple more lights to kind of come in from this angle. I feel like everything's flipped. Can you read this all right? Or is this backwards for you? Looks like it's flipped the wrong way. Sounds okay. I think I'm hearing a slight fluttering, I think, but I'm not sure what it is. It's backwards. I was worried about that. Ah, fuck a duck. I'm wondering what the fluttering is from. If maybe it's from when I sit down. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Come on. It's backwards. For fuck's sake. I did an OBS, transform, flip, horizontal. There we go. Perfect. That should be fine for you guys. Yeah, you can see it nice and read it nice. There we go. Oh, let's... Come on now. I didn't want it full screen. No, stop it full screening it. Looks good now? Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. So, we're doing a giveaway over on Instagram, like I was saying. And what I'm going to be doing is, as a thank you for all the support that everyone has given, I'm going to be giving away a nice little bundle of patterns and some goodies, right? Not these are mine. So what I'm doing is I'm releasing, I can't show that one, so I gotta make sure not to show the bottom one. So this is my collection of printed patterns. It looks like it's a broken set because it only goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 7, 8, 9. And then it goes 10, 11. But that's because the other ones, this in-between section, is still being worked on and hasn't been published yet. So I'm releasing, and these are all some of my best sellers. Even like Pedal Dance is going to be included, which Pedal Dance, you know, is a big thick boy, right? So we're going to be including that. And we got Bees and Peonies, we got Summer Sun, Winter's Whimsy, which is my Christmas one. We got Pedal Dance, which is a big one. It's a legacy quilt. We've got Pumpkin Patch, Aquatic Melody, Cocoon Dreams, which we did at the beginning of the year for the Sprout. And then one that I can't show you the cover, but it's called Dragon of the Sea. And it's a seahorse pattern. It isn't out yet. I'm not showing you because it's not out yet. And that pattern will launch in April. So whoever gets this on the grams is getting my latest pattern early, which is pretty cool. And then I've got a beautiful jelly roll of Kimberbell Basics. It's a very light summery color. What's going on? You want me to keep talking? You always know that it's a bad deal when the audio guy comes in to kind of fix your audio shit. Remember we're on channel yeah, that one. That's where we're sitting at with the wireless. And then the last thing I'm giving away is this nice Yazzie bag. You guys know how much I love Yazzie bags. They're great craft bags, great for crafting and travel. And so I'm going to give this one away. This is like, it still has that new smell, you know what I mean? So this is the Notions tote. So it's a medium-sized tote with zippers, and it's got things for your scissors and all that kind of stuff. And this pops out so you can kind of like put other projects in it. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. And then another pouch here. So it's actually a really good tote. So it's a good little giveaway, I think, for hitting 2K. I'm really excited about it. I really appreciate everybody's support. It's been really fantastic. And yeah, so I love the sound of a good zipper. And it's this pretty green, right? It's very springy. Everything's springy, right? And the fabrics just go really nice with it. So that's what I'm doing for the 2K giveaway. I should probably do like a whatchamacallit, command. I should do a command for it. We're just going to put that over there. Keep that out of the way. So tonight, we're actually going to start working on Angel Dust for our Hazbin Hotel. And I've been thinking about how we want to do it, right? Because I want to be able to do a quilt that isn't just like Angel singled. I want it to be able to play by itself, but I also want it to go as a full scene. And so I was trying to think of how we would do that. Let me pull out my handy dandy drawing book. It's a big old book. Man, I've missed these streams where I just sit and get to draw and hang out with y'all. But I was thinking of doing little window scenes of at the hotel, right? And each of these panels is going to be like a window on the hotel front, right? Like balcony view kind of thing. That's my kind of idea. Man, I love a good cup of coffee. So that's what I was kind of thinking. And I was trying to, I don't know how all the characters are going to play yet. I guess we should kind of think about how they're all going to fit together, because I want the characters to feel animated and, you know, interacting with each other. You know what I mean? So, you know, having Angel, like, interacting and looking at, like, Cherry Bomb or at Husk or somebody, right? So we want to be able to have window scenes for everybody, right? And I'm thinking a 3x3 maybe. That seems like a fair, and it'll be very rectangular. And then we'll probably do brick, because it's gonna be, we'll want to do something with the old hotel. I don't want to do something with the new hotel yet, because we haven't really seen. I mean, we saw the new hotel at the season finale, but it's not as iconic right now as like the old hotel and all of that. Plus, the old hotel is what we kind of had in our mind since the pilot 5 years ago. And so kind of trying to have that, and whether or not we have like Serpentius's air blimp over here, like if we want to think of it as something before Sir Pentious got blown and ascended into heaven, and then having the kiosk up here, and then, you know, having the radio demon's radio tower over here. And so this quilt is going to be very non-conformative, right? I don't want it to be just a rectangle with windows. I want it to come off, and then we can just like pillowcase it or something, you know, and having the satellite, and it says like on air. But then we have to like figure out, okay, who's going to be where. You know, Angel's the first one we're doing. Right? And so having some sort of like thing, and Angel's kind of like up here, kind of like just kicking it. We're just kind of block it a little bit to start and give us an idea, right? And just kind of having one of her hands kind of holding onto the rail. Another one maybe is holding a drink over here. And then, you know, gotta get that toothy smiling, right? So I have an Angel over here, and then I feel like I want to be able to have the little piggy, her little piggy pet, their little piggy pet. Does Angel identify as a he, a she, or as a they? I can't remember. And then just kind of having little Poogie. Because, I mean, we don't see enough of the pig. I'm sorry. The piggy is just too cute. Little piggy buddy. Right? And then we gotta have Husk. I love Husk. Husk isn't my favorite, but like when Husk and Angel become a thing together, like how can you not, right? Did my music stop? It did. I was wondering, I was like, what the heck happened to my music? Hasn't been 12 hours yet. I wish I could play some Hazbin. My connection doing okay? There you go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, good over here? Okay. A cisgendered man who is just proud of his androgynous look and enjoys playing around with that. So, he identifies as a he then? Angel. I know Angel's real name is Anthony, but goes by Angel Dust. It's doing it again. I don't know what's going on with my music. This is like the third stream in a row where whatever music I'm playing just doesn't want to play. Alright, there we go. Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. And then over here, I want to have Husk. And I want their windows to kind of match them. So this one I feel would be very reminiscent of the kind of Bayou bar that he has. And so Husk is over here. With his wings kind of sticking out maybe a little bit. Kind of being a little sour with a big old drink. And then his happy little top hat. How can you not love his top hat, right? And I want to include, I don't know if you guys have seen this. There has been this adorable little angel spider that has been going around that is just the sweetest damn little thing ever. And so I feel like we need to have a little angel spider just kind of being right here. Being super cute. And kind of giving Husk those lovey-dovey eyes. And maybe having a little spider web, like a Charlotte's Web kind of thing going on over here. With like a little heart or something. Or maybe it'll say loser baby or something. And that's something we could do like thread art with. And maybe Husk sees the spider over here and is like, what in the hell is this? And then with that, I feel like we have to have, shit, what's her name? Nifty? I feel like we have to have Nifty, like right here, front and center. Like climbing off of the thing to get the spider. She's just freaking nuts. Maybe. Have her going completely nutso for the spider. Like, ah, spider! Gotta kill it! Kill it, kill it, kill it! You know what I mean? And then we have to have Alistair. I'm thinking about putting Alistair over here. Mr. Radio Demon himself. I feel like he needs to be pointing that way into everything and not looking away. And then his little microphone. You know what I thought was freaking crazy was, I saw one of those, you have to see this kind of thing, but like, when he fights with Adam, Adam breaks his radio staff. And if you listen closely, you actually hear Alistair's voice without the radio signal being superimposed over it. And that, like, freaking, I had to go back and listen, like, several times to, like, verify, like, oh my god, yeah, this is, like, totally a thing. Holy shit. Right? For that matter, we could have Nifty coming over here. That's what we might do. Alistair and Nifty need to be together. Right? Right? We'll do that. We'll put Nifty over here so she's kind of hanging off the edge here. Okay, and then I feel like Charlie needs to be center, like center. Because it only makes sense for the Princess of Hell to be here. Because it's a happy fucking day in hell, right? Because it's a happy fucking day in hell. And then having her outfit. I'm not sure what I would have her do. But, like, we want Charlie to be super happy, right? Like, super, super happy. Like, yay, Charlie! Okay, so we've got Charlie. I want to make sure we have Alistair and Nifty. We have Husk. We have Charlie. We've got Angel. We got to make sure to have Cherry somewhere. I love Cherry. We got to have Serpentious. And Eggy Boys. I feel like Eggy Boys... Seriously, Eggy Boys are like my favorite. We got Serpentious and the Eggy Boys. We've got Cherry. Vaggie. We got Lucifer. There goes my fucking music again. Are you sure everything's alright on your end, Oshemi? Because, like, I don't know what's going on. Very frustrated, if I'm going to be honest. Let's try that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Oshemi, who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting for the scene? Because I don't want to do any of the V's. I feel like Lucifer needs to be over here. Little stabby girl, that's Nifty. I was putting her over here with Alistair. Vaggie, Husk, Serpentious, yeah. I have them listed. I have to draw them, though. So I feel like drawing Cherry over here. Or maybe drawing Cherry over here. Because she's not quite, like... She hasn't checked into the hotel. She's just here because of Angel. And that's why I kind of want to put her over here. And I almost feel like Angel and Cherry need to have, like, their backs together. Like, they're drinking and having a good time. Yeah. So I've gotten everyone pretty much, right? If anybody's an honorable mention, I would probably say it's, God, what is her name? She's the overlord of Cannibal Town. Not Elizabeth. And it's not Susan, because fuck Susan, right? Who is the overlord of Cannibal Town? Do you remember? And Cherry's got those baboombas, right? And she's gonna be gotten those bombs, those cherry bombs going off. Kaboom. And then I feel like Serpentious. See, I don't like Cherry here. Mimsy. I don't really want to put Mimsy in though, cause she really wasn't. she wasn't really that big of a deal. Like, she didn't check into the hotel, and she just kind of made a bigger mess of things. Right? I feel like Cherry should be over here with her back to Serpentious. And Serpentious should, like, have a finger up going, like, Miss Cherry. Miss Cherry. With his big old hat. Miss Cherry. Rosie! Rosie! I love Rosie. I feel like Rosie should be up here. Sitting with Alistair. And that would make sense for the top, right? We've got Alistair, we've got Rosie, and we've got Lucifer. And those are like the big wigs who are in charge, right? And then Eggy Boys, I feel like, should just be like hanging off of things. And Cherry's over here having a good time, just drinking with Angel. Maybe dropping a cherry bomb. God, even that's doing it. I don't know what's going on, Luke. I get that you telling me that there's nothing. Camilla Carmine? Yeah, I don't think Camilla Carmine would be somebody I would have at the hotel. Like, I look over at the Twitch page and it's frozen and the audio is just buffering. So, everything looks good on my section, right? I'm like, the upload seems fine, but the download, I don't know if you want to do a check. And have Serpentious' tail coming off of there. There's an issue server, but I'm not using Pretzel. I'm using YouTube right now because Pretzel's just been weird. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm glad I talk a lot. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so that's Serpentious, Cherry, and Vaggie. So let's see. We've got Alistair, Nifty, Charlie, Husk, Angel, Cherry, Serpentious. So we're gonna put Vaggie here. I'm not sure what I want Vaggie to do. If anything, she's doing something with Charlie. She's got her spear because she's always on guard. It's an issue with your PC. The internet is over 700, so no issue. Yeah, I don't know what it is then. I know we've got a lot of different things running, so that might be part of it. But as long as it looks good on your end, then, you know. Cause it's gonna be a fucking happy day in hell. So that's Vaggie there. And then Lucifer. Gotta have a duck. It can't be... It can't be a Lucifer panel without a little duck. And I saw the cutest little rubber ducky that is like a Lucifer duck with like a little snake around the hat. And I feel like there needs to be like an apple emblem right here. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this quilt. I can see it now. Cause I'm a loser, baby, a goddamn fucking loser. A lot of those things I can't say. I love it. A loser just like you. And so Lucy is super short with his little apple cane. So he's gotta be like this short. Right? Again, like that, and then maybe we'll have him holding his cane out like that. And it is gonna be like pew pew pew, firing off fireworks or something, you know? Because you know, Loose, he's just like total showboating, you know what I mean? Take that, depression. Like, I never felt that so hard in my whole damn life, right? And then gotta have his angelic wings out because he's like so proud of Charlie, right? And then Rosie over here, Rosie, is super prim and proper for a cannibal. I loved how they displayed the cannibals. Like super old boat, showtimey. Right? And then Eggy Boy's gotta be like hanging off of things and like maybe they're over here like, oh look boss. Look boss, it's a ball. Let's play ball, boss. I'm not sure. But I want the Eggy Boys to like be having a lot of fun and hanging out. Maybe we'll have one hanging off over here. Like, oh look, boss, I'm taking care of the blimp. And maybe he's holding the hands of another Eggy Boy. And maybe he's like, oh no, Carl. Carl, no. Oh, there goes Carl. And the Eggy Boys are like, what? Oh no. I know, I'm being super silly, but I mean, you can't help it. They're freaking adorable. Alright, so I think that's quite a bit for the scene. And I've got pencil all over the place. I wish I could learn not to drag my hand. Okay, so we've got Angel, Cherry, Serpentious, and Eggy Boys. Oh, we got Husk. We got Charlie. And Vaggie. We got Lucy. Rosie. Alistair. And Nifty. I'm gonna try and get that music on one more time, because man, is it driving me absolutely batshit crazy. I'm gonna try and turn the settings down maybe on it. And see if maybe it will be happier. We'll see if that works. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be our setup for the quilt. I said I wasn't gonna do this massive quilt, and then I end up doing this massive quilt, because why not, right? By the time we're done with this, the next season of Hazbin Hotel will be out, right? I can't help myself, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. So, this is where the fun part comes in. I don't want the windows to be any bigger than this piece of paper, right? So, it makes it actually really kind of convenient. And then, okay, I was gonna say, there goes the music again. For fuck's sake, man. It's frustrating, to be honest. Okay. Okay, and then we just kind of want to, like, get some good spots kind of down. And we'll probably have our little piggy bud here. I can't remember the piggy's name. Oh, Shami, do you remember what the piggy's name is? And, like, little piggy had little horns. Fat nuggets. That's right. Fat nuggets. And fat nuggets. Man, I fucking love it. Like, makes you wonder, what the hell did fat nuggets do to end up in hell, right? And then all kinds of spots and everything that we will do. And I feel like Little Fat Nuggets would be like trying to poke its way through like the bars or something. We'll figure that one out. And so then Angel. Angel is a beautiful lanky person. So let's go ahead and get the frame first. So we want Angel to be sitting up here. And we want Angel's hand to be here, probably holding onto the rail. Probably not maybe that dramatic. And Angel's head is like very triangular. And then very breasty. But a very elegant form. Can't forget Angel's bow tie. And just very long neck. An Angel has two sets of arms. One on the top here. And then another one coming out mid-torso here. One here, and then the other one is going to come out here. Roughly for the shoulders. Has good shoulders. And knowing Angel, Angel would be all about like showing off that beautiful hip action. I don't really like that form. Kind of wanted it to be more like Angel was crossing their legs, his legs. Ah, so much dust. Okay. And then Angel's got these interesting legs. Comes into the sharp point boot there. Because then Angel's here. And has a little pant, little thing, or little booty skirt. And then this cute little petticoat that's striped. I just love Vizzy Pop's designs. Like, they're just so freaking fantastic. there. Now, I feel like this arm... This arm is going to be one of the gloved arms. Let it come down this way and up this way. And like... Who, me? Little me? And then I want the second arm here to be coming up and holding a glass. I might do it the other way around if I have the small arm coming up. That might feel a little more natural. And then this one coming up like this. And then, the way his hair comes up, like that. I know it looks like a lot of scribbles right now, but when I outline it, it'll clean up a bit. Alright, because then we have this kind of thing going on. And then I feel like I need one hand on the hip, maybe? Feels a little awkward though. What should the other set of arms be doing? Maybe the other one is just like kind of down like that and then coming around. Interesting way that they set off. Or is it coming around and doing a flipper? Is it coming around and doing a flipper, I wonder? There's so many ways. The fact that there's 4 hands for us to be very expressive with is one of the best parts. It's a pain in the butt trying to figure out how all the arms work together. But at the same time, like, I fucking love it. Okay, so do we make the other one coming up over here, giving you the bird? Because that's one of Angel's favorite things to do, right? And I feel like that one could easily be happening. And because it's this arm, the thumb is on the inside. So if we're doing a flip, then the thumb becomes the outside. Yeah. To do that kind of curve in. Something like that. Something like that, I think. Okay, and then let's get Angel's smile. I love Angel's smile. His big old toothy grin. And just a fake it till you make it kind of smile. Like, I'm having a drink, you can't fuck with me. My pal Cherry's here. Like, fuck y'all. And we have our big old golden tooth. Miss Spider. Hit Miss Spider. Come out and play. And then we have big old... I find it interesting how one eye is black and one eye is yellow. And the eyes are just larger than life. Like, the caricature is just so fascinating. I love the style that has come from here. It is such a nice... Don't get me wrong, I love Steven Universe. That's, like, one of my favorite animations of the last, like, 20 years. 10, 20 years. But it kind of falls into that. Everything is very curved. Everything is very bubbly. You know, as far as, like, shapes and everything. And don't get me wrong, I love Rebecca Sugar, and, you know, I feel like a lot of people mimicked what she was doing. So, seeing this very angular, sharp style has just been fantastic. And then, so, hair kind of curves off his hair. I keep calling her her, and I feel terrible about it. His hair is just so freaking fantastic. And come over here. And then a little bit over here. This is where the flirty part comes in. This tuft of hair that's just right in front of his face. And then we have a little bit of backdrop hair that we can put in for fabric. Yeah, that's not too bad. It'll be very interesting to see all of this. I feel like I'm gonna have to do at least, like, this is a rough. And then we'll have to do another one. Okay, and then these are the white gloved, and then these are the red gloves. This arm still bugs me for reasons, obviously. This one would be the fuck you finger. Yeah. Okay. And just start filling that in. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh. We're gonna come in here. This is here like this. We have to remember the markings right here. We have 3 and 3. Okay, and then we have to come in this. And then this is the bling tooth there. And this one. That one. Put that in with black. This is like my favorite part, is like taking all the chaotic sketches and really having it come in. Here. That. Okay, and then the little black collar right there. I think that's looking pretty good. If that doesn't start looking like Angel, I don't know what does, right? Alright. There. And the hands will have to come in when we actually get all of the railing and everything figured out, that's when we'll figure out how the hands are holding on to the railing. So we'll just kind of put that. I know it's a cringy hand. Don't get me wrong. I hate it too. I hate it too. Okay, and so then we're gonna put the bow a little bit lower, right about here, and then come up and down and over. This comes up. Over. Color that in black here in a little bit. And then the little fluff that is Angel's chest. I kind of want the fluff to kind of keep going. Like that. Because Angel's had a couple drinks, and Angel's feeling good. I love the color scheme of Angel. Angel is just fantastic. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. It's been a very good week so far for yours truly. And so I'm hoping I'm able to kind of give you some good zen and hang out vibes, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. I really debated whether or not I was gonna draw Angel in their battle suit, because holy crap, was that suit just freaking awesome. This is the finger. That hand is a little less cringe. This one comes in like this. That one comes in there. And this shirt comes in like that. And this is gonna be the skirt. Love this freaking petticoat shirt. It's just so freaking awesome. Bring it around like this. And then let's get the drink. And I feel like it needs to have like a little cherry on it, because Cherry's going to be drinking in the other scene behind. Okay, I'm done. I just looked up the drawing. You're so good no matter what you say. What are you talking about? You like it? Is it looking okay? Can you imagine it in fabric? Isn't it be so fucking awesome? I'm excited for it, to be honest. So excited for it. Okay. So the drink has to be tipped over here. And then I feel like the cherry is going to be over here, because Angel holds Cherry very close to their heart. hands are going to definitely need some modeling, so I'm going to have to probably take some photos of how I want my hands. Yeah, that hand is wrong. The thumb should be out here. Blech. Oh, I just fucked everything to high hell. That arm is pretty fucking terrible. And then we've got stripes to do in the pink. And another one coming around here. And then another one there. Yeah, because the upper torso is that pink color. That feels about right. Did you know that there's actually like a pink orb weaver spider that Angel's based off of? Like, holy moly. I saw a real thing, a picture of it somebody had shown, and boy was it creepy. I'm like, oh, Angel, I can't handle it. That dot is terrible. That's okay. This is just one sketch. We'll have to do a little bit of refinement. Don't like that at all. Okay, now let's... I actually read somewhere that Angel is very self-conscious of their feet. Which I thought was an interesting little bit of lore. I'm not too happy with the legs right there, but we'll get things proportional at some point. And then little fat nuggets. Totally clueless about what's going on, but just like this the bestest boy fat nuggets. Like, Dad, feed me. Dad, feed me. I might change my mind and put fat nuggets on a pillow. That would be pretty fun. I meant to have a little part that kind of differentiated. Yeah, not bad for a first sketch. Not bad. I'm pretty okay with that, honestly. Yeah. And then the door frame is going to have a big importance too. So not just the... But not just the character, but I want each door to represent that character. Right? So it'll probably have something to do here with some trim. And I love Angel's door about like the heart with the these bitches and having like a picture of Cherry and all that. And I also kind of want to tie into how they die. You know what I mean? So we'll definitely have to explore that a little more. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's put Angel. We'll put Angel over there. I'm gonna just do this real quick. I need a better thin marker. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't hate it. Alright, I'm gonna move over to the other screen. Alright, you should be able to hear me now. Turn that one off. I gotta move the stuff over real quick. Where did my mouse go? There you are. Fantastic. Well, all in all, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think it needs a lot of work still. It feels very sloppy, to be honest with you. It feels very sloppy. But I mean, it is a first draft, so I'm not gonna hate it too much. If that makes any sense. Oh, I probably should have, Thanks, Twitch, for sending me a notification on my thing that made me all distracted. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that, all in all. I think it's gonna be a really, really fun quilt to make, and I feel like it's gonna get really fun. One of my favorite parts, honestly, is when we get down to it, is doing the fabric pool. I think that's like one of my favorite parts. Yeah. I think that's one of your guys' favorite parts too, because you guys always come a little more alive at that point. Yeah. So I think that'll be where we leave it tonight. I should be back Wednesday, because we do have to do Tipsy Tea every Wednesday until launch. So, that is the plan. Because we're getting to crunch time, and man, there are just too many projects. Like, we should be working on the jacket project too, but honestly, the jacket project is more like a vanity thing. Like, it's not a have to. So I'm not too worried about it right now. You know what I mean? So. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming and hanging out with me and making me part of your Monday chill. I know starting off the week can just be really frustrating and tiring. So I always appreciate it when you guys come out and, you know, make me a part of your night. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I will be back Wednesday, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.